I was just getting ready as you said I could join, so good. Might be a little late to qualifying session number 1. Well, good evening, race fans, and welcome to week number 13 of the Extreme Outlaw Racing Series. Tonight, brought to you, or the Extreme Outlaw Racing Series, the Turn Right, Go Left Racing Series, brought to you by Jensen Engine Technologies. The Extreme Outlaw Chili Bowl cars here tonight for qualifying session number 1, brought to you by the Joy of Seating. Here's Highside, the purple, black, and green car. You have Zero, the white and purple 24C. Charton, the purple, green, and orange 42C. You got Coach Jimmy, the kind of maroonish purple, orange, and white number B52. Bass, the red and white 15 car. And back to Highside here as qualifying session number 1. Looks like it's just going to get wrapped up here from Prairie View here tonight. Again, running the Extreme Outlaw Chili Bowl cars here as live over on TikTok. Devil's High, how's it going? Tyler, what's up? As TikTok not liking what the cars are actually called. Again, just wrapping up here again, week 12, presented by Thomas. Number 12 actually presented by Jensen Engine Technologies. I got your invite and am waiting. Drivers getting ready to get Kansas Racing News qualifying session number 2 out onto the racetrack here at Prairie View for the Chili Bowl cars here tonight. Also, super late models on the slate here as well. I am ready and waiting. Again, tonight's racing action brought to you in whole by Jensen Engine Technologies. As Kansas Racing News chronicles from the Cushion podcast, qualifying session number 2 getting ready to hit the racetrack here. Again, the Extreme Outlaw Chili Bowl cars, 8 times around the 5th mile here at Prairie View. We're going to look at our stars and cars here in qualifier number 2 as they're getting ready to go outside. Going to get the speed picked up here first as we are looking at glutes here. The pink and black 17R. Got River, the patriotic blue, white, and red. The stars there on the 51 machine. Static Thud, the 23 black, red, and white machine. Grandpa, the classic for him, red. Apparently, I'm all sorts of jumbled up here tonight. You got the blue and yellow 21X. Got red numbers there. You got Alphabet, the 55, the pink, white, and black. And back up here to Galoots. There's your stars here, Prairie View. Here for the Chili Bowl cars for race number 1. Again, supers on the slate to round out the night. As I have been told in the turn right, go left chat that apparently tonight it's going to be a lot of tight racing action. So it should be a great show in store for everybody here tonight, either on the YouTubes or over here on the TikTok. Okay, I'm just getting out of their session. Ready and waiting. As drivers set to go here for Rush Race Gear Heat number 1 here tonight. And again, remember, top 3 from each of our heats going to move to the Henderson Motorsports Mad Dash to set the first 6 drivers for tonight's Victory Fuel main event. So here we go at 12 times around Prairie View Motorsports Park here for the Extreme Outlaw Chili Bowl cars. As we get set for Rush Race Gear Heat number 1. Again, top 3 will move on to the Henderson Motorsports Mad Dash. As we are already green flag up in the air. Bassmaster, your race leaders will bring them out of 2 down the back straight away. Off into 3 and 4. Charting back here in that second spot. You got 0. You're charting back in third. 0 in that second spot. As it's nose to tail tank. First and second. Down the back straight away they go. Going to be some quick lap times here around Prairie View. Now it's 3 cars lined up. 1, 2, 3. You got High Side just a couple car lengths off of Charton here in your 4th spot. Here again, the top 3 will move on. Coach Jimmy back here in 5th. So here comes Charton. He'll look to the inside on 0 for the moment. We'll ride with High Side here with the Reed Racing on board. Side by side up here for the race lead. Got 0 on the inside. Bass looking up top. Charton now going to take him 3 wide out of turn number 4 at the line. Charton going to get the daily double. He'll get split though up the middle. Here comes 0. He'll throw the slider on Bass. High Side trying to get it in there as well. 4 cars now going to battle here for the race lead as they go off into 3 and 4. Now into 1 and 2. You've got your race leader is Charton. You got Bassmaster, High Side, and 0, the top 4. Coach Jimmy back here in the 5th spot here in Rush Race Gear, heat number 1. As that's going to wrap it up. Charton going to pick up Rush Race Gear, heat number 1. Bassmaster and High Side. Those are the 3 going to move on to your Henderson Motorsports Mad Dash here out of Rush Race Gear, heat number 1. As heat number 2 getting ready to make their way on to the racetrack.
To the falling sky, I won't get off this ride. I will fight until I die. When you sometimes don't know who you are, because you've lost yourself along the way. I know how you're feeling, unafraid of revealing. All these tears are cried and all this pain inside. Where shells like bullets fly, I will turn my head up high. I am rising high into the falling sky. I won't get off this ride. I will fight until I die.
It's just a little bit of technical difficulties over here before we bring out heat number 2.
You think that you could get stuck for good, and there's no way out inside. I know how you're feeling, unafraid of revealing. All these tears are cried and all this pain inside. Where shells like bullets fly, I will turn my head up high. I am rising high into the falling sky. I won't get off this ride. I will fight until I die. I won't get off this ride. I will turn my head up high. I won't get off this ride.
I did not get an invite.
All this pain inside, where shells like bullets fly, I will turn my head up high. I am rising high.
Yep, got it. Here we we go. Heat number 2 getting ready to fire off here tonight, looking for the final 3 to make their way to the Henderson Motorsports Mad Dash. And those 6 drivers going to battle for the top 6 spots for our Victory Fuel main event, the top 6 starting spots. 12 more times we're going to go around Prairie View here for the Extreme Outlaw Chili Bowl cars.
There's something in the air tonight. You got me feeling electrified. Quit playing.
Green flags up in the air. You got Grandpa and River already going at it side by side here as we go off into 3 and 4. Got Alphabet in there as well. That's QXH. It's a great battle here. Glutes, Alphabet, and Static Thud. 3 wide for the moment. Got Grandpa here in second. River, your race leader. He'll take the Patriotic 51 down the back straightaway off through 3 and 4. You've got Glutes right now, the 3rd driver so far as they run, going to make their way into the Mad Dash coming up here next. Heat number 2 a little more spread out than heat number 1, but that might benefit them and give them time to find a groove here in the heat race and get everybody a little more prepared. So you've got Alphabet looking back to the inside here. Across the line they go. Try to crack into that top 3 as they go down the back straightaway off into 3 and 4. Only battle out on the track right now. It's between Glutes and QXH. Alphabet hugging that line. Glutes trying to keep the momentum wound up through the middle of the corners down the back straightaway through 3 and 4. And River going to pick up heat number 2. Grandpa and Glutes making your top 3. That'll move on to the Henderson Motorsports Mad Dash. Coming up next, your top 6 going to battle for their starting position.
Around your finger, and all these drinks got me thinking I'm a drinker. You're playing games with me and I'm all alone. Yeah, I've been trying, but I'm losing all control. Take me away and tease me like you do. And don't ever, ever leave. Baby, walk this way and show me something new. I know I want you to take me away and tease me like you do. And don't ever, ever leave. Baby, walk this way and show me something new. I think I'm ready. Not more ready for you. Rode into town on a Tuesday night, early fall around supper time. Your face was red when you said hello. I stole a kiss when you closed the door. Headed out with a few of your friends. I heard them laugh when they saw me dance. Didn't care what missing.
Drivers getting ready to get Henderson Motorsports Mad Dash, make their way out to the speedway here. That's the strategy. You can't turn if you're crying. 10-4. Oops. I think it's a little late to ask that question. Tighten her all the way up. Well, here we go. The Henderson Motorsports Mad Dash. Top 6 starting spots up for grabs here at Prairie View. The Extreme Outlaw Chili Bowl cars, 12 times around. As green flags up in the air as we get into the action, Charton going to lead them down the front or back straightaway off through the corners. He'll lead the lap. Back here you've got Bass, River, Grandpa challenging for that third spot. High side going to try to get in there as well. We've got Glutes. It's 3 wide back here for third, fourth, and fifth. Charton your race leader, Bass, high side. It's up for grabs. You've got Grandpa, Glutes, River. So make their way down the back straightaway. Over the corner, Charton starting to pull away. Battle for second. Picking on up. Bass has it. High side trying to take it away. Try to get the camera over here to one of these two drivers duking it out. They come across the line off into 1 and 2. We'll go the Reed Racing onboard here with Glutes as he gets a nice shot of the two drivers up ahead of him battling for second and third, hoping maybe for a little bit of contact or a little bit of a bobble so he can make his way into a 3-car battle. As it's side by side, Bass to the bottom now as high side going to take that second spot away. Bass right to the bottom, Glutes going to scoot a little bit closer, smack the wall just a little bit. Go across the straightaway, off into the 3 and 4. Charton your race winner here for the Henderson Motorsports Mad Dash. You're going to have high side Bass, Glutes. Curveball, you've teleported to a new track. Hey, if I figured out how to do copyright infringement, Timmy Ray would have a strike against him. No. He stole my stuff right off of TikTok. I think so. Let me look. Yep. It's like the dude last night when I went knife throwing that cheered when I finally missed the target. Somebody cue Ludacris. You guys still counting, or am I good to... Oh, okay, I should join. So as we get set here for the Victory Fuel main event, you can fuel your next victory at drinkvictory.com. Use code TSP4 at checkout for 10% off of your next order. Again, at drinkvictory.com, you can fuel your next victory 40 times around the Extreme Outlaw Chili Bowl cars here at Prairie View. 1/5 mile multi-group. We're going to see the super late models here a little bit later. As green already up in the air here. As drivers making their way around here. I got here late, I'm assuming. Charting, you the race leader? Drivers make their way off through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Charting your race leader. You got High Side back here in the second spot. Bass running in third. Bass trying to get to the tail tank here of High Side. Those two duked it out in the Henderson Motorsports Mad Dash battle for that second spot all race long. You got River knocking on the tail tank here of Bass, trying to move up into your third spot. As drivers go out of 2 down the back straightaway. Race leader starting to work through a little bit of lap traffic now. Got a couple cars in front of him. Got River, Zero, Grandpa, Glutes. Back here you got Alphabet, your first handful of race cars. As everybody from High Side. So second all the way to the end of this lead line here. All battling for that position. So you've got Static Thud right now getting worked on by this lead pack of from second on back. High Side, the first one to go down there and put the 23. Leaders starting to work on by. Charton's already worked on by. You've got High Side, Bass, and River still working on by. Zero trying to keep pace there. That's your top 5. Again, Charton, your race leader. We'll see if we can ride with him right now for here in a couple laps. The Reed Racing on board as he's going to work up to, I believe Coach Jimmy put in another lap down here. Make his way through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway here. The Extreme Outlaw Chili Bowl cars, 40 times around Prairieville, super late models. Going to be ready to go here tonight. We'll kick that off with the Joy of Seating qualifying session number 1. Back here with High Side running in your second spot. About a straightaway behind Charton, your race leader. Got Bass about 5 car lengths back on High Side. You've got River, who is trying to sniff the exhaust fumes here on Bass's number 15 as they go through 3 and 4. Across the line, off on a 1 and 2. Going to be a little bit lap car. High Side's going to go to the high side. Now he's going to work down the bottom, slides it on up, and here's the opportunity for Bass. He'll try to wind it on up. Now 3 wide here, battling for the second spot. Everybody trying to get around lap traffic here. Tight racing surface. Everybody battling for the bottom of the racetrack. 3 wide back here for your second, third, and fourth spot. You've got 0 back there. You got High Side. You've got High Side, 0, Bass, River, all right here. The second, third, fourth, and fifth. You've got Charton, your race leader. He is starting to be Gone gone from this group of drivers, duking it out against second through pretty much the rest of the field. All lined up here. Riding along with the 15 of Bassmaster. Ran in the top 3 all race long up to this point. But trying to get around the lap car of Coach Jimmy. Got to 3 and 4 wide. Now trying to get back to the tail tank of 0, who has got High Side in his sights, trying to get just a little bit closer to maybe make a strike off through the corner. We'll get the white flag up in the air. We'll go with Charton as he's going to take the checkered flag. High Side going to finish second. 0, Bassmaster and River, the top 5 here for your Extreme Outlaw Chili Bowl cars at Prairie View. So sounds like going to take a quick intermission here before we jump on over to the Joy of Seating qualifying session number 1 for your super late models here tonight. So just a quick little break in the action before we get back to our Racing League from Prairie View here tonight. I start here into the month. And it goes all the way till like November. had a nice chant of drama over on the old TikTok. I'm here for it. You guys aren't, but I'm here for it. Got it. It's a if that was vodka, I need to go check myself into rehab already. It's a you know the thing. I can't even think. Good lord. Case Construction, World of Outlaw late models getting set to go here. Prairie View. This one might be at Andy 10 times around here for the Joy of Seating qualifying session numero uno. here we go. Look at our drivers here in the Joy of Seating qualifying session number 1. You got Glutes, the 17L blue and white. Got Static Thud up here, the black, red, and white. You have River, nice green, white, and orange spoiler 51 machine. Grandpa, always classic, blue and yellow, 21. Back around to Glutes here. Drivers working around here, the Joy of Seating qualifying session number 1 for your super late models. Just work through our field once again slowly. Get a nice view of each of our drivers here in their machines. Here with Grandpa, had a nice run in the Chili Bowl cars here about 10 minutes ago. Making his way into the Henderson Motorsports Dash. Having a good showing there as qualifying session number 1 going to wrap on up. I believe I got it. Let me double check. Yep. You good? Kansas Racing News qualifying session number 2, getting ready to hit the racetrack. So here we go, session number 2, green flags. We got the black and green 13 machine of eyesight. Got the white and purple 24C of 0, looking nice and crisp. Charting the purple-white 42C. Got Coach Jimmy. Nice looking car here for him in the 24K. Gold, white, and blue. And back to eyesight, the green and black 13R. Drivers working around here again. Kansas Racing News qualifying session number 2 just going to wrap on up here as Rush Race Gear heat number 1 making their way over into the staging area.
lost their shine. You'll take a number for the next in line. You'll be the sound of leaving, I'll be the background. So tired of trying to save you over and over again. You're only
Got it.
imitating what I say.
Those drivers get set. The Rush Race Gear Heat number 1 ready to get fired off here. 15 times around. Prairie View for the Case Construction World of Outlaw late models. Multi-groove, high bank. Indoor speedway here in Michigan. Prairie View Motorsports Park. Again, our show here tonight brought to you by Jensen Engine Technologies. As green flags up in the air, River, your race leader, down the back straightaway off through 3 and 4. Got Glutes back here in the second spot, followed by Static and Grandpa. Here comes Glutes, trying to get a good run up off the corner. He'll still go in the tire tracks, trying to get pointed just a little bit lower on the speedway. He'll slide up, scrub a little too much speed. Glutes here in second. River, your race leader. Got Static Thud here. About a couple car lengths off in the third spot. Grandpa a couple car lengths off of him in your fourth spot. That's your drivers here. Rush Race Gear Heat number 1. Here comes Glutes. He'll up to the inside once again. Dives it down to the bottom of the racetrack. River trying to rip the lip up top. You got Glutes down around the bottom trying to catch a catfish. They go across the line. Now Glutes going to go to the top shelf. River down to the bottom. Off into 3 and 4. Good racing action here in your supers. So go down the back straightaway off into 3 and 4. Glutes a couple car lengths off, trying to get caught back up to the bumper of River, your race leader. Static back here, side by side. Race lead momentarily. Things start to heat up at the front of the field. Static back here within striking distance now, as he's only a car length or 2 off of the tail end of Glutes. Glutes to the inside on River. Everybody just slowly moving up the racetrack, running out of some real estate here. River still your race leader. Glutes back in that second spot. Right there, tuck the nose up underneath the rear end of that 51 machine. Static within striking distance once again as they go side by side down the back straightaway. Glutes trying to maintain side by side. He can keep it down the front stretch and off into 1 and 2. Lose it a little bit at the tail end of the back straightaway and out of turn number 4. As they go. All right, who won that thing? River picking up the checkered flag. Glutes going to finish in second. Static Thud, Grandpa, your field here in Rush Race Gear, heat number 1. Okay, I got it. Here we go for 3 Wide Apparel Company heat number 2. And heat number 2 brought to you by 3 Wide Apparel Company, B5 branding. 1/5 mile, 15 times around the multi-crew High Bank Prairie View Motorsports Park for your Case Construction World of Outlaw late models. It's green flag already up in the air. Zero, your race leader. Got Charton trying to work to the outside. You got the cars looking opposite, the 42 and the 24. Side by side, one working the bottom, one working the top side. Charton looks like he's going to get clear off into 3 and 4. He'll be your new race leader. Down the back, front straightaway, off through 1 and 2. Now they'll shoot down the back stretch. Got Zero there in second. High side running in your third spot. Coach Jimmy in fourth. Here comes Zero once again. Dives it to the inside. Can't quite get there. So we saw from Rush Race Gear, heat number 1, drivers really have to hit their marks perfectly down around the bottom of the racetrack. Is up top just able to keep so much momentum here around the small 5th mile indoor facility here at Prairie View. Across the line they go. Charton, your race leader. Zero here in the second spot. High side, your top 3 is, yes, again, the top 3 will move on to your Henderson Motorsport Mad Dash. Out of Heat 1, they advanced. Heat number 2 here looking to punch their ticket as well. The top 6 going to duke it out there for their starting spots. So you've got Zero. He's fallen back into the clutches of High Side just a little bit the last couple laps. High Side trying to look underneath. Zero going to go down, slam that door shut. High Side going to get another run. He'll look to the inside. Can't quite get there up off of 4. Off into 1 and 2 they go. Put the Reed Racing on board here on High Side as he tries to get that second spot from the 24 seat of Zero right down to the bottom of the racetrack. So Charton there doing a little boot scoot boogie down the back stretch off through 3 and 4, trying to put as much distance between him, Zero, and High Side as he possibly can. Zero still holding on to your second spot. High Side trying to take it away. Zero protecting the bottom like he's at a super speedway in NASCAR. Across the back straightaway up. Off into 3 and 4 they go. That's going to wrap it up here. Charton going to pick up the Heat 2 win. Zero going to come in second. High Side third. Those 3 going to move on to your Mad Dash. Coach Jimmy rounding out your top 4. So 3 Wide Clothing Company, heat number 2, or 3 Wide Apparel Company, heat 2. Going to wrap on up. Charton going to pick up the checkered flag in that one. got it. Oh, I don't think you've really missed much, Sheldon. You probably missed a heat. We're getting ready here for the Mad Dash. I tried to get JC to join Xbox with you and rip some laps. Ready and awaiting. Hey, I don't have an Xbox. I've been PlayStation since I was 4. Drivers getting ready here. The Henderson Motorsports Mad Dash. Looking for the top 6 starting spots. Drivers ready to drivers getting ready to go here 15 times around for your Henderson Motorsports Mad Dash. Green flag up in the air, charting your race leader. Don't take him down the back straightaway. River here in your second spot to come across the line. Chart and River 0. River in a purple and white car sandwich here as they go down the straightaway through 1 and 2. Got Galoots back here in your 4th spot. High side static. Thud, the Mad Dash field. Charting your race leader's been on a tear here recently. Okay. As drivers make their way down the straightaway. Off through 1 and 2 down the back straightaways. We're experiencing some technical issues over here on the old TikTok. Just 3 more laps to go. Now it's going to be 2 more. Charting your race leader, River, and 0. He's under fire here from Galoots. Galoots working to the outside line. Got high side there as well. White flag up in the air. Charting down the back straightaway off through 3 and 4. Charting going to pick up your Mad Dash. He'll be your pole sitter tonight. River to the outside. 0 Galoots. Going to wrap it on up. Okay, that was weird. Drivers getting set to go here in a couple minutes for your Victory Fuel main event.